Yeah. All right, we are here today with Mr. Sealanton, and he don't know how to do brakes, and so we're gonna do some brakes, and he's gonna learn, and then we're gonna do some oil change. So, not that he can't do it, he ain't never done it before. So, let's get it. Obviously, guys, first thing to do is if you don't have an impact gun, first thing to do would be go ahead and loosen all your lug nuts on the front and chalk your wheels on the back, jack it up, and then go ahead and take your wheels all the way off. We do have an impact gun though, so we'll go ahead and chalk the wheels, jack it up, and we can take them off like that. And that's how we're gonna get started, so let's get on it. So Also Tools was nice enough to send me some impact sockets, so we'll find out which one fits this vehicle here. We'll connect it to my little 3/8 impact with the whatever you call it damn thing on it, make it where it fits the half, and we'll get it run off. So let's find out which one fits this. All right, now that the wheel's off, what we're going to do is first thing we're going to take our fingernail and we're going to run it across the rotor here, and if it catches, then you probably need to get your rotors turned if they're, you know, not all messed up. Too bad, just a little thing. Or you could replace the rotors. These, they're good to go. So what we'll do next is we'll take this bolt out and this bolt out and take this part of the caliper out and change the brakes. Now, you can take the whole bolts out and remove this whole frame and everything, but there's no need to do it. So just take these two bolts out and pull that out the way, and then you have your two brake pads there. You toss them out, you collapse the piston, put your new brake pads in, put it back on, tighten it all up, put your wheel back on, it's done. So let's see old redhead Clint Sealant here do it. It's his first time. So you're gonna get these two bolts, this one and the one just like it underneath it. I believe it's a 14 just by touching it.
Let's test your theory here.
Again, we're using these Ulsa tools because they look pretty nice. I'm pretty sure Ulsa sent them to us to try out.
It was a 14.
It was. Ooh, look at me go. I've been doing it long enough, huh?
And it was a 21 on the lug nut.
Yeah. Make sure it's lefty loosey now.
I know. It was not. Maybe it was. Hard to tell with this.
Come on now.
No, it's going to.
It's gonna be tight. It's brakes, so
Yeah, but still.
you need a bigger wrench.
Maybe.
Here, hold this for a second. You're okay. You got it on tight right now. See how it's tight?
Yeah.
Okay, that's left. Don't be scared of it now. Get it on there and give it some. If you need to, you could tap it up with your hand a little bit. If that's not enough pressure, I'll go get my big
You're supposed to go this way, right?
BFR.
I ain't turn the whole wheel.
All right, yeah, let me go get my big boy if you can't get it then. I'll be right back. Now, I got the ratchet out with a helper. Cheetah pipe, as they call them, cheetah. Or cheater pipe. But he has enough room back there to put the impact gun on, which is much easier than pushing on it. So, yeah, you probably should have left that in there. But that's okay. You can put it back in there when we go to put them back. All right, set them to the side and set them on this thing, trying not to get dirt in them. Well, sometimes they come out, sometimes they don't. That's fine. You got to put some grease on them. You're going to grease them anyway. It doesn't matter.
All
right, so now
pull it to the side.
You may have to get a screwdriver or something like that, and you're going to pull this straight back.
Pull this back?
Yeah, pull it towards you, the whole caliper off. Sometimes you get a screwdriver, break them loose. Okay, and then set that up top there so it don't roll around. Make sure not to get your wire all pinched up. Just set it right up here. Yeah, just lay it there. Okay, now these you're just gonna slide out. Look at that inside brake pad's bad, boy.
Oh yeah, that's what the noise was all about.
You need a screwdriver to they slide straight out. You could twist them a little bit if you need to, you know, kind of wiggle them back and forth to pull them out. Hey, watch out. You're trying too hard. That's gone. This right here is your squealer. And it's telling you, hey, you need a brake change, and your squealer's gone. So You've been riding way too long, but you're about to start riding on straight metal here. That would have tore your rotor up.
Sounds great.
So, but the other side of the pad doesn't look as bad. So you just kind of, just slide it out. Now see how this came apart?
Yeah.
You probably had some noise there too. Now these new pads you got ain't supposed to do that.
That's still a good pad.
It's not good, but it's not all the way gone like the other one. So let me grab these new ones. Now your new pads did come with all new stuff too. So see all that?
Yeah.
You had to knock
So you
these
take
out,
these out.
and then you replace them. So first thing you want to do when you're doing anything is take the old part and compare it to the new part. Now I do not see the brake squealer on the new ones.
They're in there, I think.
It may be in your pack there, yeah. But go ahead and take your old part and your new part and compare them. Make sure it's the same length and all that stuff. So what I would do is take and put them back to our front. Well, I guess you can't put it back because it's squealer, but yeah, just make sure it's same length and all that.
Well, they line up pretty good.
Yeah, they line up pretty good. I'd say that's good. So what you want to do is take your grease, and you want to grease.
Oops.
You guys, yeah, here's your brake squealers. So you want to take your grease,
shit.
and you'll grease these. You'll grease a little bit of, just a little tab on this part and a little tab on the inside, right here, and right here. And the reason you do it here is just kind of help it stick in there. But the reason you do it on the inside, because these brakes are called floating calipers, whatever, and it moves that brake back and forth on it. And it'll start squealing or squeaking if you don't. So
I got another one of these somewhere.
you don't even have to put them on there if you want to.
Don't
Don't lose them in there. Don't run them over though. We'll pop a tire. Now that you got your pieces in, your retainers and your grease on there, so that when they move around they won't fly, you're just going to take these and you're going to line them up at the top and bottom and push them all the way back.
Like that?
Yeah, line up in the bottom hole there, and then when you get lined up, push it straight on back.
I don't think it's lined up.
You start at the bottom if you need to. You know what I'm saying? Set it in the bottom one on the edge.
This one didn't click in.
Ah, you can find out quick, won't you? I think I did that time. Start at put the bottom in the hole. Is it sitting in there? There you go.
Yeah.
Now you can slide the top through. Now put it straight back. There you go. And then do the same thing on the inside. So now we got a compressor caliper. So flip your caliper over where you can see it. Yeah, and try to lay it back up there, but where you can see it, like that, kind of. So you're gonna push this caliper.
Yeah.
You're gonna compress it back. If you have a tool like we do, you just push it in there and you squeeze it and it pushes it back. If you don't, you can use a C-clamp and the O brake, or you can take and put the O brake on there and get a bar with two hands and push it.
Which way does it go?
But I would definitely put this brake tool in there. You just kind of
like that.
set it in there like that.
Yeah.
And you just squeeze that trigger until it hits that, and you just keep squeezing it till it's all the way depressed. Okay, now that you got that compressed, you're gonna go ahead and flip this and make sure your brake line's straight. It's not twisted when you go put it back. All right, yep, and then just set it back up on there. And now this compressor should sit on there. And then put your bolt in the top, bolt in the bottom. You can use the grease to put some on your bolt. Just a little pinch on your bolts here.
Make sure my...
And then tighten them up, and just that's it. Changing the brake.